of time, but I still needed to call. The stream started lagging. If it's really lagging, I will of course take it off, but I'll just wait for a minute or so if anyone other confirms, because it seems fine. I'm not dropping any more frames than usual, so I mean, I am dropping about 10% of the frames, but other than that, I think it's fine. We'll see. But it's not the computer that is lagging. It's my internet connection. I only have 2 megabits of upload, so that's like a borderline for my HD streams here. So that's why I'm dropping frames anyway. But yeah. Oh, I just think someone broke a record. I said that you shouldn't spoil it for me. Oh goddamn. Peter Prius doesn't have a record anymore. So okay, it started lagging. So I guess I'll just quit my. Sorry guys. I guess I'll turn my big fat TV right away. Just let me see if he really landed. But no spoilers anymore, please. Did he actually land like normally? Oh, did he land normally? But that's really a maximum now, I think. I know you wrote 10 seconds before me, but that's because oh yeah, you did set I mean 10 seconds is more than enough to me to and I see a chat sooner than this. Yeah, so let me just quit. Sorry about it, sorry about the lag. I guess I'll turn on TV. be right back. Okay, so I'm back, guys. I'm sorry about the lag. I guess it will go away in a minute or so. I quit, of course, my my TV watching on the television. Not anymore to me. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I'm just watching watching television in the back. I mean, I'm not watching it. I'm just listening to commentator. At least Peter Prius was the first one who flew over 250 meters, I guess. Oh, I guess I have to watch this. Fish Pro. I mean, you probably saw the hand. He was like, he was. I mean, did he kept pre-flop even? Let me just. I need to see that this way. I can't. Yeah, he kept me pre-flop with 10, and he was really short. So of course I had to put him on in. So well, what can you do? I didn't refresh my graph for quite a long time. I don't think we're doing that great anymore. Let's see it here. Yep, we are actually in red. Wow. Yeah, we did start losing here, so I think everything is still in order, so it's still alright. So should I change the tables? I think this one is fine for now. We'll see. We'll see how good or how bad Josh Bowman here is. Never played with him before. Did you try to play against Sifu's heads up hold'em? No, I haven't tried yet. I know there's like a line, but when I tried to play with him, the side didn't work. But I didn't have time to try to play against him. But I did saw some of his charts and what he's raising with. It's pretty interesting, I must say. Oop, finally a pretty good flop here with our 12% of a hand. 12%. Apple buy raises pre-flop and now checks. I'm checking here and now I'm calling down. Now I'm betting, of course, with my pair of sixes. I guess a pair of sixes are good now. All of a sudden, or he's just bluffing with a monster hand. And I guess I got there. Was he a bit too sneaky there to do a hand like this? Let's see. Oh, he actually has nothing, so it's interesting. He checked twice and then check raised like a bluff, which was, I think it was fine him to bluff there. So if he has like an ace king, but I mean the bet on the flop and turn or whatever would be better. But still. pretty ugly board here, so can't really do much. My ace jack was good anyway, so what he had? King queen, okay, that's fine. Yes, you're in red, now I can stop crying. Well, I am still playing for an hour, so there's plenty of opportunities to come in green again, so and I'm pretty sure we'll do that. So we just need to start, we just need to play as best as we can here, try to think about every hand. I was a bit on an autopilot, I think, now that I was trying to watch the ski flying competition, trying I was actually even I was even turning on my TV and stuff like that, so yeah. Check raise here. I think I have a pretty good hand to call here. I was saying twice, but I'm not sure anymore. You will cry when you will lose your job if he busts. Lose your job. Let me see real quick if there are some other tables. I'm not changing right now. I'm not changing it right now, but still, I mean, this one would be pretty good, I think. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Table at the top left, top right is the main contender here. The main contender to change the table here, really. So it's pretty bad, I think. Ace 9. Let's call that flop and see the turn. Let's see what he does on the turn. If he bets, we are folding. Yeah. Seven, 6. Let's see the flop. Didn't hit anything, so we're just check folding here. 5, 4. I'm not going to play anyway, so let's just mark it as a fold. Jack 6. We are definitely opening if did not win folds, but he didn't fold, so fours are good to play. So let's play fours. Pretty bad flop. Of course, we are betting anyway. He calls me real quick, so I guess I am check calling here the turn and check raising the river now. Yeah, that was lucky, I guess. I mean, I would obviously fold here on the river if he bets again. Yeah, let's join the pot with Jack 8 suited. It's not good enough, I think, but we are here to play hands, so we need to play hands. We need to enter the pot. So, whoa, another set here. CoreySteel.com company. No, it's not my company. But it's very unfortunate that someone has that domain. I would definitely 3-bet. I can actually see the domain here, but no, like I said, it's not mine. Check back here. Let's hope he shows me ace 9, queen 9. That's the bet. I guess I should have bet the turn, the flop already when it was checked to me. But it didn't seem as good as yeah, it didn't seem good then. So but when it got checked to me again, of course I needed to bet then. I'll never lose my job. I'm his eternal PR agent. Even if you do a bad job, you think you are you won't get rid of me that easily. Yeah. Okay. You're that kind of PR agent. Okay, I see. Check raising here again. Zardes might be pretty frustrated with me here. Me flopping good, rivering good. Yeah, so let's keep betting. The Murainen here leaves the table, so I guess I should leave too. I mean, we'll see. First, let me see who joins the table, and then we'll decide. If Yarwan bets again, I'm folding. Yeah, he doesn't do that a lot. I think at least he was checking back quite a lot with worse hands. So I guess my fold here is fine. Appleby showing me that he folded Jack 10. Not sure why he showed me that, but yeah, it was a fine fold. Yeah, I mean, if he has a jack here, he's a jack. What can I do? I'm just hoping he has a king queen or something like that, or even worse, I guess. He checked back, so he had a7 suited, so it was actually an interesting interesting race, I think. I mean, his check back basically means he gave up on his hand, but I think he should bet again on the river. He's making such plays, yeah, he should really bet on the river also. So I'm trying to get to fold. I mean, ace-10, you can't really check back. What if I have like ace-10 or ace-queen here? I'm obviously winning against a7, so he really should bet again on the river. Or did he somehow think that like he was good with a7? I mean, he might have thought that he did a race for a free showdown, or I don't know. Milkolka, 3 bets and bets again. We're not folding with our ace-10 right yet. Apple buy actually. Wow, he 3 bets the flop and bets 3 bets the turn. At the pre-flop and the turn he checks back. Of course we need to bet now. But I guess we got lucky here anyway. Really? Let me raise here and see. If he caps, I fold. If he caps, I fold. I mean, I say that, but I say that a lot. I mean, I'm on the stream, but when I need to actually fold, I actually don't read. Why did he check back? I mean, his bet 3 bet flop was fine, but then he checks back with ace-3. I mean, I guess he was afraid of having me having a best ace there or whatever. I mean, it was fine play because I would actually call him down, I think, or not. I don't know. I mean, I didn't believe at that point. I didn't believe him that he has an ace, and it was basically the best for him. I mean. Because I would definitely call him at least once. I don't even know who is boss here anymore. Luca is, but shh, don't tell him I'm playing a coup. I'm just calling down here really. If he decides to bet 3 times, that's fine. He checks, I'm checking, I'm not betting. Yep, he has sets of aces. I mean, a full house on the turn. Oh yeah, I was drawing that right there. So I am playing for 1 hour and 47 minutes. So I guess I'm playing for like 55 minutes, and then I will say it a day there. Then how are we doing? I guess I should refresh my graph here. Yeah, I think I can. Bluffing here, basically hoping that he has 1 card flush. A flush draw and that he's going to fold on the river. Now that I hit a flush, I'm check calling this. I'm hoping that my 9 high is good. Nope, it's not. I mean, that's basically the hand that I wanted him to have, a 1 card flush, and of course I was hoping that he would fold to my river bet, but there was another flush card, so of course I needed to check call there. Let's refresh like I promised. And we are in green again. 91 cents. I said I'm going to change the table, but I didn't, right? Yeah, I really should change this one? Who draws here? Yes. Ace 3, let's fold and let's go to this table here. Mordor from Portugal. Nazar Klim, Ukraine. Glebova, I guess, from Russia, yes. Imbrine from Germany and Sandrane, something like that, from Canada. Let's see who is streaming today. It's 5 PM already, so I guess Felix started his stream already. Oh yeah, Poker Staples is already streaming. Felix is already streaming. Some other guys that I don't even know actually. Cool. I guess when I finish, you guys will have a pretty nice evening there. How long did it take to become a winning poker player? Actually not that long for me, I guess. I started playing, I mean I can actually check when I started playing. I started playing, I always said I started playing poker when I joined Poker Strategy, but of course I did start playing poker a bit earlier than that. But I was just playing free rolls and stuff like that, so I didn't play for real money. But after I registered for Poker Strategy, and when I got those $50 for my free bankroll, I basically started to winning right away. I don't think I lost that much of that bankroll. I mean, I never lost my initial bankroll of $50. But I'm not really sure. I mean, how big of a portion of that free bankroll I lost at the start and when I started winning. But I basically started winning right away. I think. I mean, I basically started reading the fixed limit holding material, started watching videos. I started implementing that into my game right away. So yeah, that's why I started winning right away. I mean, the games at these micros limits are obviously, I mean, you can win here pretty easily, so it didn't take that long for me actually. I'll just read what Naita is saying real quick here. Let me just play this hand. Apple buy, bets, let's call. We can fold right away. Nano one checks back here. Why would check back? Let's check back and let's hope he bluffs me with something and I'm going to call with pair of tens. No, he didn't. Maybe even a bet would be fine if I'm really putting him on a hand like king queen or king jack, or maybe in queen jack he might even call if I bet. He has a king jack suited, so yeah, I don't know if he's capable of calling a king high. That's why I didn't bet. And that's why I think the more value is to go to a check call here. More value is for him to bluff than me to value bet. So yeah. My take on that question is it takes as long as you want it to. To become a winning poker player, you need to study hard and find appropriate information to turn you into a winner. The more hard work you put in, the closer you get to your goal. With that said, it's entirely up to each person of how long it takes to become a winning player. To some it takes a month, to others it takes 6 months. That is a pretty good answer. That was pretty good. I know Glebova here open raise and caps, so of course when someone does that I'm always in fear of an aces or a kings, but of course I have to raise my queen here. We actually split that pot with a runner straight, which is bah. I mean, now that I started watching these EPT lives, right? I mean, I'm watching EPT lives for quite some time now, but when I hear that line from Stapleton and Harding and that everybody loves chop pot, right? Oh, man, I get sick hearing that, really. Especially when I know how split pots are horrible. Apple buy checks back, so basically that means he has a monster, right? If he check, I mean, I'm really hoping that he checks back again, because I have pretty good hand, pretty good drawing hand, but he doesn't, so I guess he has an ace king. Nope, he doesn't have ace king here. He has 5-3 offsuit. He 3-bets me 5-3 offsuits, and then he doesn't do anything on whatever board. If someone is raising me, if you're raising with a crap like that, you need to bet on the flop. Then I mean, if you're raising with 5-3 offsuit and then expecting to flop a 5-5-3 board, I mean that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen real often. So you need to bet, of course. That was, I mean, I can see why he didn't bet on the turn then. I mean, the turn got pretty even worse for him, because I hate that hits my range pretty good, but he has to bet. I mean, he should fold pre-flop, but if you decide to do something weird with 5-3 offsuit, you of course need to at least see bet on the flop. Not going to defend this. Are you the only player on the earth who didn't lose his first bankroll? Nope. There are lots of players who didn't lose their first bankroll. I mean, like every few months. What did I just did? Every few months. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't see there was a race. So I 3-bet with ace-3 offsuit. So. Yeah, we're folding right away. Just open here, right? Everything, yeah. So we are back. There's a thread on like poker stage every like few months. For example, how did you do at the start of the poker career? Of did you guys lose? How much did you lose at the start and stuff like that? And there are several guys who didn't lose their starting bankroll. So, I mean, if you, like I said, I started with $50 and I started with, like, for example, on like 50 cents, 10 cents. And if you're following bankroll management, and if you're reading those reading materials or those articles, and if you start implementing that in your play, you really can't lose the starting bankroll. So I mean, of course you can, but it's a really the risk of ruin and the risk of losing is really low. I mean, under 1%, I think. Dorsk says he never lost his first one either. I don't believe that Stoner had for 1 second, so yeah, look, it's the only one. I mean, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can obviously believe that Dor didn't lose his first bankroll, but I'm pretty sure he didn't follow a bankroll management there, so he just got lucky to start or whatever. So yeah. Or maybe he did, who knows. I'm calling here for my belly buster, and I did hit one, so let's hope that Nazar here bets again and we can check raise. No, fortunately not. Nazar raises and pre-flop, and now raises on the flop. Am I believing him here that he has a 7? Let's see real quick. He doesn't have a 7, okay. He has something worse than me. Ace 4, wow. Pretty ballsy raise, and also a pretty ballsy, or I could even say a pretty bad call there. I mean, like I said, I didn't believe him having a 7 there because people don't usually raise a monster hand like that right away. They usually wait until the turn at least. So that means that was a pretty small chance of him having a 7. So that's why I raised. Yeah, betting here my second pair. Let's hope there's not much more action here. Kind of expecting from at least Paxmar here to don't bet if he has a jack. Jarvan can actually check raises now, so I guess we are in trouble. Wow, now Paxmar 3 bets. Okay, let's call and let's hope that we hit another 9 or an ace. Nope. I guess we can fold. Can we fold? Yes, I can see a fold here. Even if someone is doing this with a king queen or a king 10, they got me, so I think I can safely fold here. He might even show like 6-7 of whatever. Well, for example, this is way different situation than before. Nazar actually check raised me now, which is way more. It's actually way more believable than a raise before. But now there's another king, so now I don't believe him anymore. But there's also a flush, so. Why is Sandrain calling me? Ugh. Let's see what he has. Okay, he actually has a king. Like I said, he open raise pre-flop and then check raise the flop. That's way more, like I said, way more believable. Oh, he actually had a flush Sandrain here and got unlucky on the river, so I guess I shouldn't call, knowing that Sandrain is behind me and he or she could have a better hand than me anyway. Not even counting a Nazar here who had a nut, so yeah. Top no limit full ring players have 2 or 3 negative months in year. How about you with shorthand, hold'em, fixed lot? I think it's pretty much the same. I mean, if you hit a downswing or a like a really long break-even stretch, you can go for a negative months, like a few months in a row. That's it's not really unusual. So yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty much the same. It obviously it matters how many hands are you putting in. If you're putting in like 10,000 hands on a month, that's just not enough to beat the variance, really. But if you're putting like 30,000 or 40 or even more, then of course, and if you're a winning player, then of course it's less probability of going. I mean, having a negative month. So, but it's pretty much the same, I think. I'm betting again and check backing the turn, the river. Now I'm not check backing the river. Now they hit a jack, while betting here, of course. XXXL raises me, but now I hit an ace. He bets anyway, so I don't know. No, I'm good here. He had what? King Jack, so he got a bit unlucky, but I couldn't fold. I can't fold just to one bet here. Even my 3 outs for an ace are good enough. Did I had any backdoors? Yeah, somehow I had a backdoor straight, so I think calling there is good and folding on a turn unimproved, so yeah. Jarvan 3 bets. And now I can't fold my pair of queens. At least I don't think so. He checks. Yeah, I can bet now. I hope he's not doing this with the king. I usually call in spots like this, but I might actually fold this now. Yeah, I'm going to fold. If he somehow bluffed me there, it's fine. Sorry man, misclick, raise misclick, so really? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's see the flop here with ace queen. Flop is pretty good, but none of one is check backing so much that maybe even a donk betting here would be good. A king is a pretty bad card, I think. He either folds like he did, or he has me beat. There's 3 bets. I'm not folding right away, but I'm folding unimproved on the turn. But I actually did improve, so check raising is in order here. He 3 bets right away. Wow. I guess I have to fold. I mean, ace hits, flush hits, so. I don't think he would do that with a bluff, so I think it's fine. Let's refresh our graph here. Not sure how we did in the last. We are break-evenish here, still in the green, but not much really. So. I guess I'm betting here now with my pair of tens and just hoping that some Paxmar or Knippers here calls with, I don't know what, an ace high, or yeah, I guess he got a call. So he had oh, he actually pair of deuces, so nice value bet. Yeah, betting with force, folding with force. I have been losing C in January 1st, 300 big bets downswing. Though I don't play much, so my downswing less long. So yeah, it really depends how much you play, of course. When you haven't been playing for that long, you never know whether a downswing is just variance or whether there are serious holes in your game. Can be quite disheartening. That is correct, sir. I mean, but they're like the best player, the best fixed limit hold'em player, still had like 200k break-even stretch in the middle of his last year, I think. I mean it was 2013. I can't remember. But he had like I said, he had 200k break-even stretch. So if you're playing 20k hands per month, that means that you have 10 months of break-even poker. So do you play on other sides than PokerStars, Full Steel, iPoker, 88 Poker? Nope, I'm actually a member of Team PokerStars Pro Line, so that means that I'm only playing on PokerStars. I mean, there's even if I wouldn't be a team member, I wouldn't play on other sites. There's not a lot of traffic on other sites than PokerStars, fixed limit hold'em traffic, I mean. So yeah, I mean, there's probably like 10 times less traffic of fixed limit hold'em from all the other sides together than against PokerStars. Calling here and hoping that I spike a 3. Even an ace would be good. Even a 9 would be good actually. Can I call again? Why would he donk bet? I mean, is he donk betting with a 5? If it's with 5, I guess my call is fine. But if he has a straight right away, my call is a pretty bad. We'll see right away. Nope, I guess he only has a pair here. There's a second round of ski jumping or ski flying competition, so that's why I'm turning back. Yeah, I mean we had some fights between me and others here, so let's just continue that way. He calls me right away on that flop, and so that's not the good news, but ace is pretty good card to bluff here, and he actually folds, so that's fine. Not going to raise with ace here, but I'm definitely calling here and raising the turn. I would do the same if I hit an ace, just trying to be a bit sneaky here. Really? Can't 3-bet. Really? He really has a flush. Too bad, nice answer. A set of 10s here, there was a fold, yeah, fortunately. Pretty good flop for me here. With ace 8 suited. I guess I'm going to call here. I might call and raise the river. Nah, he checks so many times, and he also makes some misclicks, right? He made a misclick of raising there before, at least he said that. So that's why I can't just call on the turn. But it might be good. He folds right away. I guess I'll play for another half an hour. I guess I'm going to refresh my graph here also, so let's see if we're still doing good. Yeah, we're still there. Still there-ish, 50 cents in green. Obviously I would wish a bit more than that, but it's fine. As long as we are here around around 0.0, I am fine with that. If it's not a secret, but your win rate big blind, it actually is a secret.